Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session. Children, yesterday I told you what is the syllabus for the academic year 2020-21. So after the reduction of the syllabus, we are left over with very few units, and in the coming days, in very few days, the notification for the SSC examinations is going to come. So you people need to be prepared for that examination. Okay. Of course, examination will be held in the month of March and April. That is as usual, but notification is going to come. That means applying for the examination and examination fee date is going to come. So be prepared for all these things. So today I am going to start a new unit, that is a 17th unit, Independent India, the first 30 years. Independent India. The first 30 years, बोले तो कब से कब तक? 1947 से लेके 1977 तक. That is the first 30 years, I think. India got independence in 1947. From there, the 30 years is 1977. So we shall see about this first 30 years, how the political developments have taken place, what was the economic development, social development in the country immediately after the independence. कैसे लागू हुआ था? Let us see. So it was on 26th January 1950 that we are going to enter into a new life of contradictions, as it was told by B.R. Ambedkar, because that was the day when Constitution has come into enforcement and the elections will be conducted depending upon the Constitution. Okay, based upon the Constitution, the elections will be conducted in the new free India. And we have political equality, but we don't have equality socially and economically. So in politics, we are recognized by one person, one vote, and one vote, one value. But whereas in a social and economic life, we shall, by our reason of our social and economic structure, continue to deny the principle of equality. And one man, one value is a basic principle which we need to follow. But because of our social structure, जैसे कैस्ट सिस्टम था हमारे इंडिया में, सो उसको तो पूरा निकाल नहीं सकते. सो दैट सोशल इनइक्वालिटी स्टिल प्रिवेल्स इन आवर कंट्री. But in order to overcome this one, there are many provisions also which has been made and which we have read in our lesson called as the Constitution of India, in our 15th unit called as Constitution of India, where the Constitution tried to sort or to fulfill the goals of the multiple goals simultaneously, including making the democracy work. बिकॉज हम ब्रिटिशर से आज़ादी पाने के बाद हमारा जो राज्य था उसको डेमोक्रेटिक राज्य बनाना चाह रहे थे. एंड वी वांटेड टू यूनिफाई. बहुत सारे राज्य थे, जैसे निज़ाम राज्य थे, जुनारगढ़ था, कश्मीर था. ये पूरा जो 550 प्रिंसली स्टेट्स था, ये पूरा यूनिफिकेशन करना चाह रहे थे. एंड वी वर ट्राइंग टू क्रिएट ए सिंगल पॉलिटिकल कम्युनिटी एंड ब्रिंग अबाउट massive social and economic changes, and these all were mentioned in the constitutional goals. And the setting of national goals and putting in a place the institutional mechanism to achieve all these goals within a relative short span of time was undoubtedly a great achievement which has been attributed for the people of this country. You take the institutional mechanism like the election commission. It is an institution which has been created, so that body will conduct the elections. So this has been very successful in the country within a very short span of time. So we had been ruled by the foreign power for more than 2 centuries. For 200 years we have been ruled by them, and the early years after independence are arguable the defining period in India's post-independent history. The main challenge before the leadership was the need to maintain the unity of the country, because India is a country of diverse cultures, diverse languages. उन लोगों को united रखना is very important job or the challenge before the leadership of the country. That means इसका नेता, देश का नेता जो है, अभी तक जो फ्रीडम के लिए लड़े थे वो अलग था, मगर फ्रीडम आने के बाद, आज़ादी आने के बाद उन लोगों को यूनाइटेड रखना इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. So, and also the most important challenge before them is the social and economic transformation. जब तक poverty था, okay, तब तक poverty था, और अब नया हमारा राज्य हमारे को बनने के बाद we need to go for development. तरक्की के लिए we need to move on. So to ensure a successful working of the democratic system and to change the social and economic structure of the country, these challenges are interrelated. Of course, a democratic setup and social and economic equalities, these all are interrelated and should be taken a great care in order to ensure that the system did not get imbalanced. For instance, development goals, unity and integrity should not come at the cost of democracy. Democracy cost के ऊपर development and even the integrity of the country should not be imbalanced. Balanced development is required. So in this chapter we will examine with the chapter called as Independent India, the first 30 years. In this chapter we will examine about the working of the constitution and democracy and how India resolved some key issues of nation building. We are on the path of nation building in the first 30 years. देश को कैसे बनाना है, we were on that path. So we shall see about this in the next unit, how the path we continued in the general election, first general election. Thank you, Shana.